We got an animated video, The Hulk versus the Avengers. No one could stop him. We already know this is the Incredible Hulk we're talking about. And this is from the Nexus. So I cannot wait to see this video. Let's dive into a Renzo gang. Enough talking.
That night, the city was not attacked by an alien army. It was not invaded by machines. It was not threatened by a villain trying to take over the world. That night, the greatest threat to the city was someone who, on other days, had already saved the planet. The Hulk? He stood in the middle of the main avenue, surrounded by abandoned cars, distant sirens, and buildings with trembling windows. Hulk was not running. He did not attack first. He did not seem to be looking for a fight. He was only breathing heavily, fists clenched and eyes lowered, as if Bruce Banner was still trying to hold something back inside him. But to the rest of the city, that did not matter, because when the Hulk appears in the middle of a destroyed avenue, nobody asks if he is suffering. Everyone asks only one thing: how do we stop this? The first to arrive was Spider-Man. Peter Parker knew he could not beat the
Spider-Man, what you doing, man?
Hulk with strength, so he tried to do what he had always done best. By time, he leapt between streetlights, webbed Hulk's
But
arms,
Spider-Man
and
ain't
tried
no
to pull
slouch
his
though.
attention away from the people. For a few
Spider-Man's
seconds,
not a
it seemed
slouch.
to work. Hulk twisted his body, irritated, trying to keep up with his movements.
Spider-Man is a lot stronger than what people give him credit
It
for.
like containment, and to the Hulk, being contained never feels like protection. It feels like prison. The webs tightened around his arms. Hulk looked at them, then he looked at Spider-Man, and pulled. The webs snapped as if they were nothing. Peter tried to jump away, but Hulk slammed his feet into the ground, making the entire avenue shake. Spider-Man lost his balance for a fraction of a second, and against the Hulk, a fraction of a second is already too much time. Peter was thrown into the side of a building. He was not destroyed, but he understood one thing. The Hulk was not getting tired. He was getting angrier. Then came Iron Man. Tony Stark arrived with containment armor, drones, and high-resistance.
And one thing about the Incredible Hulk, the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. That's what people don't seem to understand when it comes to the Hulk. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, Spider-Man is actually strong enough to knock out the Hulk if he wanted to. Like, Spider-Man holds back like 95% of the time, and on top of that, Spider-Man's still a kid. Now, Spider-Man stopped holding back his punches. He actually can kill people. Spider-Man is really stronger than what we think he. Well, I know Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. Spider-Man is a lot stronger than what people give him credit for. But the Incredible Hulk, every time he gets angrier, he gets stronger.
Cables. He did not want to hurt Bruce. He wanted to restrain the Hulk long enough to find a solution. The armor units landed around him like a metallic wall. Cables locked around his arms. Clamps held his legs. For one moment,
and restraining him is going to make him angrier, so y'all might want to stop.
But
restraining him only makes him angrier, y'all.
The more trapped the Hulk feels, the stronger he becomes. First, one cable snapped, then another, then all of them. Iron Man increased the power. Hulk roared, not like someone winning, but like someone desperate to get out. The armor units began to fail. The drones fell. The containment field flickered and went out. Tony tried to call Bruce by name, but in that moment, Bruce was too far away. Technology had failed. Then Captain America using technology. Stepped onto the front line.
Now, Cap is strong enough, to knock out Hulk, because I think he has knocked out the Hulk in the comics. Cap is strong. Spider-Man is strong. Iron Man's technology, makes him strong. Like, a lot of these Avengers are pretty strong, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Thor in there too, because Thor and Hulk always fighting each other.
Rogers did not come to attack. He came to talk. With his shield raised, he walked slowly through the wreckage, facing the Hulk without fear. Steve knew war. He knew good men trapped in impossible situations. That was why he tried to reach Bruce before this became a war. He said Bruce's name. He asked him to stop. He asked him to look around. For 1 second, something changed. Hulk's eyes blinked. His breathing slowed. His fist opened slightly. It seemed like Bruce was listening. But then, behind the captain, soldiers advanced. Weapons were aimed. Red lights hit Hulk's face. Orders were shouted, and everything Steve had tried to build disappeared. Hulk did not see help. He saw a hunt. He charged forward.
That just
Captain
made him
America
angrier,
raised his shield and took the impact. The strike dragged Steve several yards, tearing through the asphalt. He endured more than any human should have been able to endure. But even the captain understood. Courage was not enough. while everyone treated the Hulk like a threat that needed to be
Mm-hmm.
taken down. Then came Black Panther. T'Challa did not attack head
Black
on.
Panther,
He observed,
yes.
he used speed, precision, and intelligence. Black Panther knew that fighting the
And for those of you that don't understand Black Panther, he's actually one of the strongest in the comics as well because he actually beat Thanos and he actually held the Infinity Gauntlet. He beat Thanos, Mephisto, I think Dormammu as well, Doom, uh, M'Baku. I forgot who else he beat in the comics. Someone very strong, but Black Panther is very strong as well. From what we see in the movies, it's nowhere near as they're gonna dumb down stuff in the movies. Well, any comic book movie or video game movie, they're gonna dumb stuff down. The comics are actually, if you read the comics and know these characters, you'll know like, okay, why didn't they just do? Well, you're gonna understand why they didn't do certain stuff in the comics. I mean, they're not gonna copy everything from the comic books and the movies and whatnot.
Hulk like a brute would be suicide, so he tried to guide him away from the most populated area. He struck and vanished into the
Black
shadows,
Panther fast,
using
boy.
buildings, vehicles, and broken structures to redirect the fight. For a few minutes, T'Challa achieved something no one else had managed. He moved the Hulk, not through strength, but through strategy. He led the battle into an industrial part of the city, where the streets were empty and the buildings were abandoned.
Yeah,
But
that
even
was
Black
smart.
Panther had limits. Hulk began to understand the pattern. He did not need to hit T'Challa directly. He only needed to destroy the space around him. A column fell. The ground gave way. Black Panther barely escaped, but he lost the advantage. The strategy had worked longer than anything else, but it still was not enough.
Thor.
Then the sky split open with
Thor.
thunder. Thor arrived, and when Thor stands
Thor
before the
Odinson.
Hulk, the fight changes scale. This was no longer a man against a creature. It was a god against a force of nature. Thor did not try to restrain him. He did not try to deceive him. He faced Hulk directly. The
And they
first
always
impact
fighting.
made the building shake.
Hulk and Thor are
The
always
second
fighting.
lifted dust from the ground. The third echoed like
But I love watching Hulk and Thor go at it because they be going at it. I mean, they be going at it.
thunder through the empty streets. Thor was one of the few who could withstand that kind of power.
Yeah.
For a few moments, it looked like he might win. He pushed Hulk back. He held his arms. He answered blow for blow. But then the truth revealed itself. Thor had power. Hulk had rage. And Hulk's rage did not fade. It grew. Every blow fed his fury. Thor stepped back.
I mean,
not out of
like I
fear.
said before, when Hulk gets angrier, he gets stronger. I keep trying to tell y'all this.
But out of understanding, if that fight continued, the city would lose before either of them fell.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
Doctor Strange appeared.
Doctor
Stephen
Strange.
Strange did not come to fight with his body. He came to reach the mind.
Then I forgot. Doctor Strange, he did do something in the comics to vanish Hulk. No, to banish Hulk somewhere else, like World Breaker Hulk, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Doctor Strange is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe as well. Just saying. And he was in my opinion, he was the MVP of Avengers Infinity War. I don't care what nobody say. That is until when Hulk touched down in Wakanda.
Portals opened. Mystic symbols surrounded Hulk. Chains of energy locked the space around him, not to hurt him, but to stop the destruction from continuing. Strange knew Bruce Banner still existed inside. The question was whether he could find him. He crossed through the mental storm of the Hulk, and what he found was not only rage, it was fear, guilt, broken memories. A scientist tired of always waking up after the destruction. And at the bottom of all of it, there was one phrase repeating like an open wound. Leave me alone. Doctor Strange hesitated, and that hesitation was enough. Hulk broke the mystic chains. Energy scattered across the abandoned district.
Who else they finna have?
Fell, not because his magic was
Scarlet
weak,
Witch?
but because he finally understood. The Hulk was not an empty mind. He was a mind too wounded to trust. Then Wanda Maximoff tried to do what no
I
one else
knew
could.
it.
She tried to touch the emotion behind the rage. Red energy surrounded the giant body. Hulk stopped. For the first time that night, he truly stopped. Wanda saw Bruce. She saw the fear.
Wanda.
She saw the loneliness.
Scarlet
She
Witch.
saw the man trapped.
Scarlet Witch is one of the most powerful beings. She's one of the most powerful. She's one of the most powerful. She's even more powerful than Strange. Scarlet Witch is powerful.
Inside
You hear
a
me?
creature, everyone only knew how to attack. But emotions are dangerous when they have been buried for too long. By touching Hulk's pain, Wanda also touched everything that fueled the transformation. For a moment, she did not calm the rage. She opened the wound. Hulk fell to his knees. Everyone thought it was over. Then he raised his head. The roar that came after was not just fury, it was suffering. Wanda stepped back. Her attempt came closer than anyone else's, but it still
Who else
failed.
you gonna get?
That was when everyone noticed the pattern. Spider-Man had tried to contain him. Iron Man had tried to restrain him. Captain America had tried to speak while the world was still pointing weapons. Black Panther had tried to guide him. Thor had tried to defeat him. Doctor Strange had tried to control his mind. Wanda had tried to touch his emotion. Each one came with a different answer, but they all made the same mistake. They all tried to decide what Hulk should do. No one asked where he was trying to go, and the truth had been there from the beginning. Hulk was not heading toward the center of the city. He was trying to leave it. Every hero who appeared blocked one path. Every plan closed one exit. Every attempt at containment made Bruce feel like the entire world was against him. Then Captain America stood up again. This time, he did not raise his shield. He did not call for backup. He did not give an order to attack. He only told everyone to step back. Tony shut down the drones. Strange dissolved the mystic symbols. Wanda lowered her hands. Thor moved away. Spider-Man stayed silent on top of a broken structure. The lights were turned off. The helicopters pulled back. The weapons were lowered. For the first time that night, Hulk did not see a wall in
And what
front of him.
happened to
He saw a
Black
path.
Panther?
Captain America looked at him and said only one thing. "We are not going to lock you up, Bruce." Hulk did not answer, but his fists began to open. His breathing slowed. His shoulders lowered. The monster everyone had tried to bring down finally took one step back.
Yeah, just
Then
leave him
another,
alone.
and another. He was not beaten. He was not tamed. He was not defeated. He simply stopped fighting and walked out of the city. The next morning, the newspapers called it a battle. The reports called it an incident. Some said the Avengers had failed. Others said they had saved the city. But those who were there knew the truth. That night, no one defeated the Hulk. Because maybe that was never the right question. The question was not how to beat the Hulk. The question was why he was fighting. And the answer was simpler than any hero wanted to admit. Hulk did not want to destroy the city. He did not want to defeat the Avengers. He did not want to prove he was the strongest. He just wanted them to stop treating him like a monster before even trying to understand Bruce
Understandable.
Banner. That night, the city learned one thing. Speed can fail. Technology can break. Magic may not reach deep enough. Strength can
Quicksilver?
meet an even greater strength. But sometimes, the only way to stop a
Was that
threat
Quicksilver
is
up
not
there?
by attacking it. It is by giving it enough space to finally stop defending itself. Because the Hulk does not become more dangerous when he is free. He becomes more dangerous when he believes the entire world is trying to trap him.
Okay, that was a good one. I did like this one. I did enjoy this one. Yeah, it, it's kind of hard to really beat the Hulk, especially if you know the Hulk, you know, the back of your hand. If you know his comic origins and the story of the Hulk, you understand like Hulk is one of the most powerful beings or monsters or creatures, whatever you want to call them, inside of the Marvel comic universe. Yeah, man, I definitely enjoyed this, and this is something different. I love this one. I loved it. I loved it. Post comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If you want to see more reaction videos to these type of videos, hit that like button, share, and subscribe, Renzo Gang. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time.